Hello guys, so this is Nabi. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be discuss on the GenAI engineering roadmap because most of people are confusing about what to learn and how to become an AI engineer. So to give some clarity on it, so I have done some research and based on my analysis and my understanding, I have come up with some roadmap. So here I'm going to be present. So without further delay, let's go and see the details. Welcome to Navi AI Studio. Why to learn GenAI? Gen AI is the biggest technology shift of our lifetime. It's a transforming how software is built, how businesses are run, and how engineers work. Learning Gen AI gives you the ability to build intelligent systems, automate workflows, create agents, and stay ahead in the rapidly evolving world. If you want to future-proof your career, boost your productivity, and become part of the next decade of innovation, you must learn Gen AI. You want to become a GenAI engineer, but the learning path is confusing, right? Till around 3 years back, if any organization wants to create a GenAI application, they have to be create a AI models with the help of data science and deep learning, neural networks, and data science technologies with the help of their internal organization data. And they will be having a huge cost involved to train the model, to prepare the model for the GenAI applications. But since ChatGPT has been introduced, so AI models has been evolved rapidly. So nowadays, if organization wants to create a GenAI applications, they can readily use the already available AI models rather than creating a AI models. So here, if you wanted to become a GenAI engineer, rather than go on the create a new AI models and all, you can choose the existing models to be used to create a GenAI applications and to become a GenAI engineer. Let's discuss what are the tech stacks you need to be learn to become a GenAI engineer if you wanted to use existing AI models for GenAI applications developments. In this video, I will be giving you exact step-by-step roadmap to become a GenAI engineer in 2026. The same roadmap used by real enterprise AI teams. Let's jump into the consolidated six-phase learning journey built from real-world engineering demands. If you wanted to shorten your path, prioritize these. You can follow these six phases: core foundations, LLM core skills, retrieval and knowledge applications, LangGraph MCPs, and no code. Finally, vibe coding. Let's see each phase by phase. What are the details and what are the technologies you need to be learn. First one is the core foundation. In this core foundations, you need to be learn Python and API calls. To learn Python for GenAI engineering, you don't need advanced Python, but you do need the essentials. Functions, classes, working with JSONs, async waits, virtual environments, error handling, and HTTP calls, that is REST calls, and some of the GenAI frameworks rely on the Python. Almost every GenAI workflow depends on Python, LangChain, LangGraph, RAG, tools calling, everything. Second one is API calls. Every LLM you use, GPT, Claude, Llama, Grok, is accessed through APIs. Learn, get or post auth tokens, streaming responses, uploading files. This phase gives you the engineering muscles to build anything on top of. Second phase, LLM core skills. This is where you actually starts becoming GenAI engineer. Understanding of LLM, prompt engineering. Before you prompt, before LangChain, before RAG, you must understand how LLM thinks, why they hallucinate, how token works, difference between closed source and open source models. You don't need math, but you do need optional mindset of LLMs. Second one is the prompt engineering, and this is very high priority. Prompt engineering is the interface between you and the model. In this, you need to be learn zero shot, few shots, chain of thoughts, React prompt, crisp, some of the prompts patterns like a React, crisp, function calling prompts, RAG oriented prompts like a Heidi, and query rewriting, and these kind of things you need to be learned as part of this prompt engineering. If your prompts are not strong, nothing else will work. not RAG, not agents, not tools. So LLM quality will be depends on your prompt design. Third phase is retrieval and knowledge applications. Now you enter the most in-demand skill set of GenAI, that is LangChain and RAG engineering. LangChain is a very high priority to be learned. In this, you need to be learn on the prompt templates, chains, tools and agents, document loaders, text splitting, embedding, and vectors DB, RAG pipelining construction. LangChain helps you build GenAI pipelines easily. This is the framework used by the majority of GenAI companies. And the second one comes to in this phase is that is RAG, that is Retrieval Augmented Generation. This is the heart of enterprise AI today. In this, you need to be learn chunking strategies, embedding, and vector databases. A few of varieties are like a FASS, Pinecone, or Chrome. Query rewriting, re-ranking, caching, RAG evaluation, advanced RAG like hide, rethinking, graph RAG, multimodal RAG. Over 90% of real-world AI rely on RAG, not fine-tuning. Master this and you will be already ahead most of engineering. I wanted to give a short usage of LangChain in this. If you have a series of tasks performing and in between you wanted to call the LLMs to pass some of the input and to gain the output, and that output you need to be passed to the your continuous workflow, then here you need to be use a LangChain framework. RAG is kind of you need to be pass some kind of knowledge to the LLM, like your organization data or any documents or any PDFs which LLM doesn't know. Here you will be using this RAG model. Coming to the fourth phase, that is LangGraph MCP guardrails. This is the real engineering power layer. That is LangGraph MCP and guardrails, as I said. So let's see one by one. So LangGraph introduces a stateful, controllable AI workflow. Here you need to be learn a couple of things like nodes and edges, memory stores, persistence, cyclic agent loops, verification agents, LangGraph plus RAG integrations. This is how companies build production grade AI systems with multi-agent logic. Second one is MCP. In this session, you need to be learn the MCP, that is Model Context Protocol. MCP allows to securely connect to the tools like API, databases, file systems. In this Unity we learn expose APIs as MCP tools, implement safe executions, integration with the LangChain or LangGraph with MCPs. MCP is the future of tools-enabled AI. Third one is guardrails. Guardrails ensure your AI system is safe, predictable, reliable, compliant. In this Unity we learn prompt-level guardrails, workflow guardrails, tool-level restrictions, output validation, modern layers. Guardrails transform your AI from a toy into a production system. Before I proceed, I wanted to give you a little usage how we can use this into GenAI applications. For LangGraph, when your system or GenAI applications wants to interact with the multiple times with that is a multiple agent systems, then LangGraph will be used. And MCP, when you have a different tools like different databases and different messaging systems or emails or different tools, cloud, these kind of multiple tools, if you wanted to integrate to the LLM, in this case, you will be using the Model Context Protocol. Third one is Guardrail. As I said, if you wanted to safeguard your AI systems, then you have to be use guardrails in your GenAI applications. Next phase is no-code tools. These tools helps you build prototypes, demos, and MVPs fast. In this phase, you need to be learn at least one of the no-code tool. Either it could be N8N, Zapier, Make, Bubble, Flowwise. So varieties of no-code tools are there. You can explore and you can gain some knowledge or hands-on for any one of the no-code tool. This is perfect for client demos, rapid POCs, and automations. Next phase is and final phase that is a vibe coding. This is optional but highly useful. This is a new way engineering work. Using AI native IDEs like a Cursor and Windsurf, you can chat with your code, generate entire modules, debug using natural languages, Build faster with a pair programmers. This increases your development speed by 5 to 10x. Few of the tools like Cursor IDE, Windsurf, VS Code, GitHub, or recently launched that is Google Anti-Gravity IDE. These are all supports vibe coding. This is perfect for client demos, rapid POCs, and automations also. So the final summary is final summary is you must learn priority list for becoming a GenAI engineer. Here I am providing the three tier one. Tier one you must learn, that is Python, API calls, LLM fundamentals, prompt engineering, LangChain, LangGraph, RAG. The second tier includes MCP, some kind of agents tools, vector DB, and some evaluation frameworks like Ragas or Longsmith. When you see the third category, that is good to know, no code tools, vibe coding, cloud basics, that is AWS Azure for deployments. If you master Tier 1 plus Tier 2, you are ready for GenAI engineer role in 2026. And that's it. You complete GenAI engineer roadmap, the most accurate, practical, and industry-ready path for 2026. If you wanted to download the PDF version, comment roadmap below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who wants to grow into GenAI engineering. Thanks for watching. I will see you in next video.